All right, so we're on page 13. Your quiz also looks like page 13 on Friday. So if on Friday I give you one of those, you're basically looking at completing this for your test. So hopefully it is easy. Hopefully by the end of today, Angel, I'm going to ask you to put that away one more time, and then I have to take it from you. Hopefully by the end of today, you'll realize, like, okay, this is really easy. I can go way faster than Miss Lamelli, and I should be A-okay for the test on Friday. All right, letter A. How many little boxes are in letter A? 3. How many little boxes in figure 1?
4.
Figure 2?
5.
So at this point, you should be realizing what you're changing by. That's a huge part of this whole packet. What are we changing by? 1. So from here to here, I'm adding 1, and I continue adding 1. So how many blocks will be in figure 3? 6. All right, go ahead and fill out on this table. Leave 17 blank for later. So all you're doing is adding by 1, adding by 1, adding by 1. Super easy. What? What is my rate of change? 1. What is my starting point?
3.
So what is my equation?
Y equals 1, x plus 3.
Yep. Where did I get this 3 from? Just to remind you. Where did I get this 3 from?
From the starting point.
From the starting point, which is figure 0. So because there was 3, that's why it's called starting point. When you look at figure 0. Alexa, don't distract her. So our equation is y equals 1 x plus 3. Is there a more fancy way of writing this? Yes. Do I need that 1?
No.
No. So a better, fancier way of writing this would just be x plus 3. There is an invisible 1 there. You just won't see it. Okay? All right, so when I plug in 17 to x, so this is where you have to practice more all of this week, making sure you understand. If I plug in 17, how do I do that? So 17 times 1 plus 3. What is 17 plus 3? So for 17, you use 20. Especially this one's a pretty easy one to see, right? Plug it in. All right, now we're going to graph it. These are our points, 0, 3. 0, 3. 1, 4. Santiago, stop. 1, 4. 2, 5. So 3, 6, 4, 7, and then you connect. Make sure your dots end up being in a straight line. Like that is how you know you plotted them correctly. If they end up like you have, I'm going to make a mistake. If you end up plotting like a point here and like a point over here, and you're like, oh no, like it won't create a straight line, I have it like a zigzag effect here, that means that you probably plugged them in incorrectly. Luis, can you put yours away for one last time? All right. That would be the best solution to your issues. All right. B. Okay, everybody count the little squares. Count figure 2. Count figure 3. Count them up. You don't need my help for that. Let's go. Count right. Count right. Count right. Whoops. All right, now that you counted, do you see what you're changing by? 2. So where do I put that? Very good. So each time I am going up by 2, up by 2, up by 2. So that's called your rate of change. My rate of change is 2, so I plug them in. Okay, so what goes underneath figure 4? 11. What, working backwards, what do I need in figure 0? 3. Because 3 plus 2 is going to give me 5. Very good. So I'm definitely going to give you a backwards one for your test on Friday. All right, so figure 0 is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. What goes underneath the 5? 13. All right, what is my starting point? 3. What is my equation?
Y equals 2x plus 3.
Good. Y equals 2x plus 3. All right, so let's graph it. What do these two graphs have in common? The two that we just did. Very good. They both start at 3. Starting point is both 3. If you were riding a roller coaster, which one would be scarier? The top one or the middle one? The middle one, right? Why? Because it's steeper, right? So usually if it's steeper, that means your fall is going to be faster, right? Because you're going up higher. All right, 17. So for 17, again, this is what you're going to have to do for your test on Friday. You're going to plug it into your equation. So I have y equals 2x plus 3. So now instead of writing x, I'm going to write the number 17 plus 3. 2 times 17
34.
plus 3.
37.
And that's how we get our 17, 37. The last one. Oh no! There are no squares for the last one. What am I supposed to do? Right here. They give you the numbers here, right? 6, 9, 12. So instead of drawing them for you, they gave you the numbers. So 6 goes here, 9 goes here, 12 goes here. Okay, take a moment to figure out what am I changing by and go. Just go for it. Use your fingers. What do I keep adding by? What do I keep adding by? Practice, practice, practice. All right, what goes in figure 1? What goes in figure 0? Yep. What is my rate of change? 3. What is my starting point? I hope many of you are like, oh, this is pretty easy. Some of the easiest math I've done in this class. And it's 8th grade. All right, what is my equation?
Y equals 3x plus 0.
Do I really need to waste my ink and write plus 0? No, right? And this would actually be a 7th grade equation. Y equals 3x and you're done. That would be like your unit rate. All right, 17. So how do I figure out 17? I plug it in. So right now I have y equals 3x. So all I have to do is 3 times 17. What is 3 times 17? Miss Amelia, I really don't like to multiply. Cool. Go on the side and just keep adding 17, right? 17 plus 17 plus 17. And we get what? 51. Good. When I give this test to my students, they'll get everything right except for 17. And I think because most of the time because they go too fast. So just go slow on the 17. You know, it's there to trick you. Okay, 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9. All right. There you go. Okay, pretty easy. Hopefully you're looking at these and going like, I can do this on the test on Friday. Remember, part of it is just like, what am I adding by? Oh, I'm adding 3. There, that's an answer. Like, if this was your test on Friday, you would get a point for this. You would get a point for this, the graph, and like filling in the numbers correctly, like the 17. So how hard is this to figure out this number? It's pretty easy, right? How hard is it to figure out this number? Those just right there are 2 points right there. So I hope that you honestly realize, hey, this is really easy to figure out, and this is really easy to figure out. If not, I encourage you to watch the YouTube videos from last week and this video that I'm going to be posting shortly. So you can go at your own pace. Start with the one when I go over this one, because this one I go slower because it's the first day we teach it. Yes?
Are we going to be able to do this for Friday?
No.
You can study it.
What? Yes.
Which I'm probably not going to do.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll be on your homework tomorrow. I think you're finally ready to see it on your homework, so you'll practice on your homework. The only thing I might do, because I'm not nice, would be to write this down on the board, like just write this part on the board. And if you know what this is, then it should be easy for you to like, oh, got it. You know what I mean? Kind of like writing your formulas, like, oh, a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So if anything, if I give you, Emmanuel, anything on Friday, I would write this on the board. And that should be able to help you do everything else, right? If I give you this, that's it. The reason you're not going to be allowed to use your packet is I might have to reuse some of these with the exact same answers. And that would just be terrible. Yeah, you just have to copy. Although some of you don't do a really good job copying me, so it would... I don't know. We'll see. All right. We're going to do this last page, and then if we finish early, we'll get the homework out to you. By we, I mean I. Okay. This is a silent board game, but we're going to work together on it. But it's similar to a silent board game. The first one's super hard. I don't know if you guys can do it.
That's the hardest one I've done.
This is the hardest one you've done. What do I do to 2 to get to 4? What do I do to 10 to get to 20? What did I do?
1 times 2.
Yes. Okay, so go ahead. Luis, what's 0 times 0? What's 2 times 1? What's 2 times 3? What? 2 times 3. All right, keep going. Fill it out. That's what we're doing on the top. Page 14. Angel. Angel. So all we're doing on the top here is you're just times 2. So go ahead and fill this all out, times 2. All you're doing is doing times 2. what do we get for 100? What about negative 5? Negative 10. What about negative 3?
Negative 6.
And then x, that would be your rule, your equation. Yeah. Y equals 2x. Good.
Is he here and can I borrow him for like 3 minutes?
I don't have him.
Oh.
First period Ochoa.
First period Ochoa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
going on our-
I was not lucky enough to have that student.
Oh, got it.
But I know him.
Thank you.
No. Victor Rodriguez. Yeah, I know.
So you said you were looking at that.
Oh, that's why I said it. Okay, this one's a two-stepper. This one, 2 things happen. So what did I do to the 1 to get to 4, 4 to get to 10, 100 to get to 200? I think this is the easiest one to look at, to tell you the truth. You're doing 2 things. How do I go from 100 to 202?
Times
Times 2 plus 2.
We'll do that to the 4.
Oh, crap.
Does it work?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes. 'Cause
Do it to the
it's
one.
gonna turn into 8 plus 2 and then it's gonna be 10.
So what are we doing? Times
2 plus 2.
times 2 plus 2. All right, everybody do that. Everybody take the top number times 2 plus 2. Times 2 plus 2. Go.
You said you were looking and nothing at me. Is that a bad thing? Or
I was being sarcastic because obviously it wasn't who we were not talking about you. But since you want to be out chismoso and ask, I made it you. Yeah, that's my goal in life. Okay, Manuel, come on, fill it out.
My goal in life is to graduate. My goal in life.
I goal as long as I pass this grade.
Well,
My goal is not to flunk anywhere.
yay. It's a good goal.
My goal is to get my
All right, what is, Francisco, 0 times 2 plus 2? Yeah. Omari, what is 2 times 2 plus 2? Good. Randy, what is 3 times 2 plus 2? Yes. Nathan, what is 5 times 2 plus 2? Yep. Brianna, what is 6 times 2 plus 2? What's 6 times 2? Plus 2? Sophia, what is 2 times 10 plus 2? All right, volunteers. What is negative 5 times 2 plus 2? Yes? Yes, negative 8. Not negative 12. Not negative 12. Randy, do you have the negative 3?
Negative 8.
No. I can't have the same number. I'm already using negative 8. Emmanuel?
Negative 4.
Good. Because you get negative 6 plus 2, so that's negative 4. Good job. Write it down. Okay, what is our rule? What's our equation?
Y
equals 2x
x
plus
plus
2.
2.
Nice. Nice. Y equals 2x plus 2. All right. The next one. 2 things are happening. 2 things are happening. There's no easy way to find this one. You are multiplying and you're adding for the third one. What? And you're adding a pretty big number. Let's give them 30 more seconds. You have the answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
2
Wait,
plus
wait,
5.
wait. Oh my God, Manuel.
No.
Don't ruin it. Because then everybody stops thinking. No. Ow. What is it?
Times 2 plus 5.
Yeah, times 2 plus 5. Oh my God, my back. No, 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 no.
And then you gotta go to the back.
Uh-huh. plus. Huh?
Back hurts again?
Yeah, it's starting to hurt. Okay, sitting on this thing is not the best thing in my work.
Marcos, she was sending the truth that she lived with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, my
Send
bone.
them the 40 points. Call you a dinosaur.
I should. All right. So times 2 plus 5. So everybody take these top numbers times 2, and then I'm going to add 5. Then I'm going to call in random people. By random, I mean not so random.
You're going to choose your targets.
I mean, I wouldn't call them that, but yeah. All right, Diana, what is 0 times 2 plus 5?
5.
All right. Marcos, what is 1 times 2 plus 5?
7.
Victor, what is 2 times 2 plus 5? Mm-hmm. Brenda, what is 4 times 2 plus 5? Cool. Heaven, what is 5 times 2 plus 5? Wait a minute. Then this can't be 15. That's 13. It's fine.
Somebody should leave right now. Like, ASAP.
Well, what is 5th and 6th going to do? And who's going to take care of you guys?
Are they teachers?
I mean, like, who subs for first period?
I was here.
Whenever you're not here.
Like once we go to high school.
Am I still going to be your teacher?
No, he's still going to be a teacher.
Oh, yeah, I got like 30 more years of this.
30 more years?
Before retirement.
Yeah.
You can't leave.
Why are we talking about depressing things?
You can't
10,
You can't quit now.
25 right now.
25, 100,
Are you still in high school?
205. -5,
-5. -5.
-3. X.
Plus 2 x plus 5.
Nice. All right, let's graph them. Let's graph these. So 0, 0. So these are our dots. The first dot is 0, 0. So plot 0, 0. So dead center, 0, 0. Then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, and then up 2. 2, 4. So I'm literally, this is my X, this is my Y. This is my X, this is my Y. And they go in a pattern.
Or number 2.
For that one, there's never going to be a 7.
No, I mean, you just need a couple dots. Connect. All right. Focus on this. 0, 2, Santiago. So now I don't go to 0, 0, Angel. Question? No. 0, 2. So this is my first dot. 0, 2. So we should have 3 graphs on your paper. Let's go. 1, 4. 2, 6. What do you notice? Yep.
Going directly along the other one.
Correct. What do we call 2 lines that go in the same direction but they don't cross each other?
Parallel.
Mm-hmm. These
I
are.
don't even remember.
It's in there. Everything's in your brain. You just have to fish it out when you need it. Like today, you use the word parallel. Pretty sure you can't remember the last time you used the word parallel, but here we are. All right, start graphing the third one. So the third one starts at 5, 1, 7, 2, 9, 3, 11, 4, 13. Connect those. Do we have another parallel line? Yep. So we have 3 parallel lines. What makes them parallel? What do all of these 3 have in common with the equation, the rule?
They're all multiplying by 2.
They're all multiplying by 2. So the rate of change is 2. If you have the same rate of change, when you graph it, guess what? They're parallel. So because they all say 2x, 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 no matter where you start, no matter the starting point, you'll have parallel lines. So if the rate of change is the same, they're parallel lines. That you'll discover in 8th grade, but I just told you.
Somebody, why are you cheating?
I'm just, trying to make you advance.
Trying to get you extra credit.
I know. What is the same about the patterns?
They're both,
About the equations? Yes, what is it, Victor?
they all times by 2.
Yeah. They all times by 2, right? The rate of change is 2. The rate of change is 2. They all times by 2. So they all times by 2, that would be like a 7th grade answer. The rate of change is 2, that would be like the 8th grade answer. So we're trying to elevate our answer. So we're trying to make our answers more sound smart. So rate of change,
Higher language, higher syllables.
vocabulary words.
Just to get the same answer that you would have got on a lower level.
Correct. Kind of like when you were in elementary school, you would add, and now we multiply. It's the same thing. Adding and multiplying are the same thing.
It's like adding extra fat to a food that already is good.
Like sugar to something. Or tajin to make it better. Right, Nathan? All right, let's put that away. Okay, what is the same about the graphs?
They all start at 0.
No.
Oh, no.
Parallel.
Parallel, yeah.
So they're straight. They're parallel. What else? They're straight, they're parallel. You don't know this? The slope equals 2. The slope is a fancy way of saying rate of change. At the end of 8th grade, they'll transition you from rate of change to slope.
Somebody, where's the other L in parallel?
It's right there. I don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. But the YouTube video doesn't need to know that.
No, I'm talking about the end. The parallel.
Right there.
Don't worry, you can edit it out later.
No, everything will be used against you.
In court.
In court. In court.
Alright, we finished learning.
All right.